What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's episode. Today, in our episode, we're gonna do something super fun that everybody loves to do. We're gonna gather resources. No, I'm not gonna make you watch me do all the resource gathering, but we do need some resources. We started on our live stream on working on our villager hall area. Got a couple villagers moved, but it was ugly. Want to do it up in blackstone and some basalt. So I need that. I need to get some more of the warped trees, the nylium and things like that for part of that decorations. And we need a lot of obsidian. So those are the things that we're going to gather in our resource gathering. We're going to get all that knocked out today. We'll skip through most of that. I mean, I'm going to go to the different areas. I'll give you a little sneak peek, and at the end, I'll show you what we were able to gather. Until then, let's get this thing started. One of our goals to accomplish in this episode is to get the resources that we need and finish at least the layout of our villager trading hall. So we want the villager trading hall to look good. We want it to get put together. We finally have our storage done, so we can now go in. Hey, we didn't talk about that. I mean, it's done. It's going. And it's stuck. All right, well, now that one's stuck on, and it shouldn't be. I don't know why it is stuck. That is a weird one, because there is nothing in it. Oh, there is something in it. Ah, it doesn't like it when you put bone meal in there, because it's trying to depend on something. The bone meal has to be hand-delivered. All right, we might have to change this filter then and not put bone meal in there, something I would not have known. All right, good to go. So we've got that working so that everything here, except the bone meal, will be automatically sorted off of those feeders through the water stream that goes all the way around. And then we threw some extra chests because there's always going to be a lot of little extra stuff. And instead of throwing it willy-nilly, I'll just put it in myself, beds, house, because I'm not going to have 4 or 5 chests worth of this stuff. So it's just easier to put in here. I mean, I'm not the guy that's going to have 50 stacks of diamond ore or gold ore or anything like that. So it's just easier to put it in its own little chest over here. Then we can know we can run over here and get our miscellaneous. We'll leave some miscellaneous open, like, miscellaneous for basalt is over here. Miscellaneous for the warped stuff is over here, as well as like the shroom lights, things like that. And then we've got all our different areas all the way around out to here. So it goes all the way around and works pretty well, if I must say so myself. So there's where we're at on that. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get ready and we're going to head over to the Nether, where we're going to grab those chests right there, and we're going to head over to the Nether, where we're going to start loading them up on a basalt and the black rock. Is that what it's called? I think so. That's what we're going to start doing. Now, just so you know, basalt can be mined, obviously, through a generator, like a cobblestone generator, basalt generator, but we're just going to do it by hand today. So let's go ahead and get that started up. All right, let's get this started. Let's get off into the Nether and see if we can find us some basalt. To the gate. Negative 1,000, negative positive 1,000, negative 1,000, somewhere around there. It's about 1,000 blocks away that probably about 650 to 1,000, somewhere in there. So I really need to make my Nether portal, something I need to clean up. I wasn't sure if I was going to Nether roof it or Nether like hub it, but I'm going to have both. I'm going to have the roof for long distance and the hub for the good looking. I definitely want to put something pretty here. So I've got this part still here that I started in the beginning before I realized about how to get on the ceiling of the Nether and how to do those kind of things. Now that I know how to do that, though, no worries. So we're going to fly over, and we're going to see if we can find what we're looking for. Now, there's a scarier place. Now it's much darker. Funny when you're flying through the waste, how everyth's like, oh, it's the same old Nether, nothing's new. And next thing you know, you're in the corner. Crimson Forest or Basalt Forest or something insane that you really don't want to land in, but you do because you want all the exciting new stuff. Pass that I've never flown before. There it is. There's the Crimson Forest. I think I came out here early on, like as soon as the update dropped, to get my items, my netherite. So I went down in the bottom and I did a bunch of TNT blowing up. But here we are over at the Basalt. This is where we're going to dig out and just mine a bunch of basalt. You can make a basalt generator. I haven't made one yet. I will make one soon in one of the upcoming videos so you can see what that's like. Feel free to subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. You'll know when all my videos are going up. Greatly appreciate it. Anyway, we're going to just continue to dig out this basalt. I'm going to try to get, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 shulker chests worth of basalt. I wasn't going to do a lot of building with it, but I can see a lot of places where it can come in very handy and look very nice. You know, you wouldn't want, like, I wouldn't want a whole castle of it, but I have rooms made out of it or different walls made out of it. I think can look really good, especially if you intersperse a little bit of the new black stone in there or some of the older stones, the cobblestone, things like that to kind of make it, hey, that looks all right. That's not too bad looking. So I'm not going to make you watch this. What is going to happen is I'm going to give you a time lapse of digging out the basalt and the black stone, and then that way you can just get a quick idea of the pain and suffering that went on to get this taken out. But hey, we need the resources to be able to build the things we're going to build. So here we go. Enjoy. All right, 4 chests of black stone, 3 shulker chests of basalt, and we are ready to head to our next resource, the end stone. So what we're going to do is we're going to meet you in the end and get started. Here we get ready to get there. Oop, we're there. Just like that. It's magic. It is magic. So I have dug this pillar out from the bottom, from the top to the bottom. These pillars are pretty deep. Even if they don't stick out very much on the end island, they're pretty deep. And you can go all the way down to level 0 with them. Level 1. Let's be real, you dig out level 1 and you're going to fall in the void and die. But this is a great place to farm endstone because you can do it over and over and over and over again. You can take out all the pillars. It'll take you about 2.1 second per block, a minute 49 per 57 blocks. But it will get you a ton of endstone. And then if you wanted to reset it infinitely, you just fight the dragon, reset it, and get ready to go. I mean, you just can't get you can't get obsidian anywhere easier than you can on the end island. It's just the best place to do it. So check out this little video time lapse and see how much I dug out. Welcome back. We have now gathered up basalt. We have now gathered up black stone. We have now gathered up obsidian. It's quite a bit of mining for one quick episode. I will let you know that I have lost some of the footage for the build on the villager trading area. That's okay. I'm just going to show it to you anyway. But before we get there, let me give you a quick rundown of what happens while we do the warped farm. We're going to do warped wood because that is what we're like getting the most of and what we want the most of. So let's take a quick flight. I set up a little work area. It is very manual. As you can see, I have the tree set up here, and this is how they've built up. We planted crimson mushrooms there, warped mushrooms here. Over here is where we get our footage. So let's say we're going to do warped. So we take our warped. We've got 3 pistons on this side, 3 pistons on that side. We've got redstone all the way around. So it comes by the observer with a repeater on this side with 1 tick of delay. So that they're not colliding with each other. You pop these in here. These are how you're going to get your mushroom stems. Throw in some bone meal and hit the right put mine parts underneath. Eventually, I will. Boom, just like that. I got a few mushrooms out of that one, some warped roots. You even get crimson fungus off of the warped nylium, so it doesn't really affect much of anything. You come around over to here. You plant the warped on the warped and the crimson on the crimson. Plant 1 crimson over here to give you a good idea of what happens. You bone meal these guys up. Boom, you've got a tree. Take out the bottom piece and it will not mess up your nylium. If you leave that bottom log on there, it can mess it up. And then once you have them all up here, you are ready to go. And you are ready to start farming them. Let me get a quick night of sleep here. It's always nighttime someplace. So then you can just start farming them. It's a bit of a pain. You're definitely going to have a good hoe or a bunch of iron hoes. You don't actually need to get some super hoe to do this, but you'll need a couple hoes. You can use some scaffolding if you don't have a elytra. Or if you've got a elytra, you just fly to the top and work your way down. It is really good. So what we're going to do is right here, I'm going to give you a quick run, a quick time lapse of me farming some of these with the hoe, and you can see how it goes. And I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Here we are. We've gone through. You've seen the time lapse. This episode has been mostly about getting resources to build things. Like I said a little bit earlier, I did lose the footage of the villager trading area where I built it. I still have some cleanup to do, but let's give you a quick rundown of what I got done. I built this out of the warped stem wood and the crimson stem wood. I did warped trapdoors, warped fences, black stone, cracked brick, polished cracked brick black stone, or no, polished brick black stone for slabs, fences. We're going to put our villagers in here as we get them. So this is where they're going to go. And we're going to line them all with all the things we want. We're going to have librarians, clerics, masons, farmers, and either an armors or weaponsmiths for the iron trade, because iron trade is good. I've lit it up using the mushroom lights. Worked out pretty good. It's very nice. And then underneath, to make sure we can zombify these guys, I did leave a platform. Once it's been zombified enough, I'll probably never use this again, but I will just do them individually with levers instead of setting the whole thing up since it's such a long room. I'll get a zombie in here. I'll get him attracted to me. I'll bring him down where I want to. I'll make sure he has a sword. The villagers will be on their block. I'll pull him down. The villagers are then low enough for the zombie to hit, zombify, pull him, push him back up, and heal him. And there we go. That is our villager storage area. So if you liked this video and you liked everything in here and you're ready to see more of how this world is going to transpire, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and if you want to, hit that bell for notifications so you can tell when they go on. I really appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. I look forward to bringing you many more videos in the series of this world that I'm building. There's so much to do. It is a hardcore world, so it's a little slower because I have to be a little more careful as I go. But again, I appreciate you guys being here. Next time, we'll get on to the next thing we're going to do, and I will see you guys then.